Welcome, Virgo, to your end of the month reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you at the end of the month. This reading is for the 25th through the 30th. Got this beautiful solar eclipse coming on the 27th, shifting energies all over the place. Okay, let's see what's going on. Best message, please, for Virgo. For Virgo. Oh, there it is. What do we got here? We have this great gratitude coming out. So there is something that you're feeling very grateful for at this time. It could be another person. It could be a job. It could just be life in general. It just feels like the birds are singing, however it is. But it does feel like there is something very grateful that you have going on within your life that is keeping you moving beautifully. I do feel like in the recent past, you did have some kind of stuck energy where you felt like nothing might have not been going this way. Maybe you decided that you went after one dream and decided to kind of throw that away and went somewhere else. Something of this nature, which has really shifted the energy around you. So kind of feeling like maybe you were in kind of a yucky mode, kind of bored, stagnant. Just feels like you kind of, really kind of moved along over here. A conscious of lack over here. It's kind of like I wasn't looking at this, but I'm looking at this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I looked away from what was going on over here, and now I'm so grateful that I did look away from this picture over here to a different, bigger picture, because now it's gotten me not to feel so stuck against a rock, right? So it's definitely something that made you want to move, something that actually got you intrigued to want to do something else, right? Yeah. You might feel like right now you're even though you have the great gratitude, be careful of fragmenting energy, because it feels like you have so much intrigueness, so many things going on within your life that is kind of like, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do this, and you're kind of fragmenting energy. So just kind of watch that a little bit. And it could be because maybe you feel like the clock is ticking and I want to be able to do this and that. Maybe certain things are going on that are maybe time-based, so you're trying to get everything done. With the increase, though, so there's definitely this increase within your life, though, that has really, whoa, and you have true love. So maybe this true love has really got you going crazy over here. And it could also, if you don't have a true love of a person, it's just truly in love with this, newfound increase of energy, right? Really in love with life right now, really stepping into new tasks, new things, new jobs, things of this nature. True love doesn't always have to be with another person. For some of you, it could be the increase of a true love. Maybe you're embracing this new love, or the person around you. Maybe you already have someone and maybe you feel like you're connecting better, so there could be some kind of transformation within that. But finally, it just feels like, and I feel like finally, because it does feel like there was this stuck energy of, maybe I'm a little bored, maybe I can't find anything, or however, maybe love is boring, maybe we couldn't find anything. But it does feel like now you finally feel like you're kind of honoring the path over here, kind of a beauty queen over here, Mr. Universe, Mrs. Universe type of situation, to where you feel like you're finally right where you're supposed to be, right? Finally right where I need to be, focused on myself, focused on my heart, where my true love is. Maybe you've been trying to search for commitment, and maybe now you've found one, however it is. But wow, yeah, but the present energy of power is very good because it's keeping you very balanced in where you need to have the power. So there's a lot of inner strength and outer strength going on around you and within you. So, wow. There was with the intuition, it's like, I wish I could have a little more intuition about certain situations for the new beginning, because there does feel like there is something, though, that's kind of hidden from sight, and with the Ascended Masters upside down. So this is a spirit card that's saying, well, what are you going to do? Right? So with this card in reverse, this Ascended Master in reverse, it's just telling you to be aware of powerful energy brought by those around you. So there could be somebody around you towards the end of the month who feels like maybe they're kind of some kind of energy vampire, or they want something from you. So make sure that you're using your intuition to determine, who might be, trying to manipulate the situation. What do they want? What's their agenda? Are you gossiping around me? But there's going to be so many other inspiring things. But there's definitely something that's going on that definitely wants to get your attention. So really listen to your gut feeling about that situation. For many of you, you already know what it might be. Once you get through that, it's just this new beginning of just greatness and discovery. So you might even, having whatever is going on over here, whoever is, I would love for this to be this way, because man, then that would just be like you're using your intuition for the new beginnings of this great discovery. But the problem is there's something hidden from you that someone is trying to pull you into the wrong direction, my friend. And you really need to use your intuition to figure out how you're going to get out of that so that you don't miss an opportunity. Wow. Because there's something that needs to be discovered, something that's hidden. But it's almost like they're manipulating a situation so that you don't discover this. Well, kind of pulling you away from the situation. And if you're having, any kind of issues with intuition, how to build it, tap into it, I did make a video for that will be up in a few days. Since a lot of intuition is going on because of this solar eclipse. So you might, want to watch that as soon as I get it up. I'll probably start uploading them either tonight or tomorrow. So all of them will be done between the 26th and definitely the 27th. They have to be done though, because this is all taking place at the end of the month, and almost everybody's is. It's always around this, this solar eclipse. So I have to make sure they're on time. So I've already got it made. I just need to upload it. And this is because at one time you didn't feel like you were on the right path. Now that's interesting. There was a lot of confusion and a lot of things going on why you didn't feel like you had the great gratitude. So yeah, now you found your happy space, and within a love relationship, it feels like you guys are definitely not confused anymore together. You now have found this centerpiece together. If a house is confusing you, or you're trying to sell a house, or anything that has to do with the home, that is now going to, come back to where it needs to be. But like I said, there's still a lot of fragmented energy coming. And with this card here, the Ascending Masters, diagonally across this fragmenting energy, they have something to do with each other in some ways, okay? Because when you have fragmented energy, it means I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about this. So definitely this is going to come back up towards the end of the month, where it's going to catch you off guard. Definitely some kind of situation that's very confusing, or a person. I feel like it's a person that's trying to say something to you about something that's kind of leading you off the honored path. Yeah, the fragmented energy just causes all kinds of surrender. It makes you kind of want to surrender into a corner because you're trying to do this and trying to do that, and it's just kind of all over the place. And, it could even cause headaches, migraines, things of this nature. So be careful of that. With the increase, you have the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with, within a love situation, you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I have Sag Cap over here as well. So, yeah, definitely. But it is definitely this increase, no matter what, is bringing you back to power, and is sitting on top of the present power, because it's showing I have all this courage now, because I'm so grateful and have all the gratitude that things are actually going this way. And it was all because you just kind of stepped back and looked, kind of going into Virgo mode over here, and were really reflecting upon the situation and how you were going to do things. So definitely took a different turn is what you did. Right. So you're ready to take that turn. With the Ace of Pentacles over here, you're going to see more promises, more commitments. If this is a love relationship, definitely from this person. Wow, guys could even be moving in together or getting married. Wow. with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, because the Nine of Wands says, well, I was over determined. Even when I wasn't feeling good or I'm not feeling good right now, you're going to be fine because you're still very determined to get to where you need to be. You know, and like I said, with the fragmented energy, there is still something kind of undertone going on within your life that's still making you kind of move, a little hurt, a little, um, maybe even a little desperate to get to certain areas within your life that are kind of, it's just kind of, like I said, a pushback. It's hard to get to wherever it is you're trying to do, right? But there's this like desperation of like, gotta do it, you know, even if I got a headache, um, or a backache. Some of you might even have back pain, but you're still trying to move those heavy boxes, right? Maybe you're moving into a new house. Maybe that's what it is too. Yeah, with the present power, it's just showing all the extra strength, you know, and knowing, you know, and knowing that you are in control of the situation. So no matter what, within the present power, you are now in control of all the situation around you. You definitely do have this. Ooh. Could be a Taurus that's coming through. So the person who could be causing a little bit of this distraction and trying to lead you off the wrong path over here to this discovery of what you need, um, is definitely persistently trying to offer you something, some kind of information or something, my friends. Okay, which is something that you do not find is very passionate, and you know it's probably not very good for you. It does feel like, you know, they're a little guilty of, you know, not really using the compassion that could be towards the situation. So you might even find when they're coming towards you, they're not very nurturing about the situation. They could be a little naggy, a little this, a little that, and they're trying to give you this new beginning, but yet you're saying, I don't want to take that, because that's not something I'm passionate about. They might even be this true love's mother or something that you have over here who is not passionate about your guys' relationship, and they're trying to make you leave the relationship or make them leave you, right? But the new beginning says, no, I know where my discovery is, and you're going to discover something very important, some kind of diamond, some kind of gold mine. It could be a new job, something of this nature. Maybe they're trying to offer you some job that's no good, and they're trying to deceive you. It could be a job that you've had even kind of in the past, or something that is going to give you nostalgia because it's going to be, something, that you've either had before or very close to having, what, you know what I mean, before. So there's definitely this kind of, ooh, I remember what I used to have one of those, or my friend used to have one of those, but it's going to give you something that's, going to bring back some kind of memory, of having this once before or seeing it. Yeah, definitely. You're going to defend it for everything in the world, but you're not going to take action on it right away because you're going to want to meditate upon the situation, but you know that this is good, but it also feels like you're also not telling anybody else around you about this diamond that you've just found. You know, you're holding very tight to it and being a little stingy about the situation. It's mostly stingy with what you found, right? The idea. And it's because you don't want it to get out there. And you definitely don't want it could be a Taurus. You don't want this Taurus to know about this. Wow. So I just feel like I'm going to have to take action about this right away because I don't want them to know, what area I'm going into, because I don't want them to, hey, you know, sometimes they want to try to, you know, if they're already trying to make you move into a different situation, you definitely don't want to hear it. Yeah. You know, Four of Cups, you don't want them to know anything about that. It's not because they're going to steal it from you. Well, maybe they will. Maybe they will steal it from you, or, they're going to, no matter what, they're going to want to try to consistently make you go this direction. Do you see what I'm saying? So if it's literally something they could actually steal, you wouldn't want them to know. If it's, you know, if it's just a new job or something, they really want you to go this way, you don't want them to know because you don't want to hear about, oh, but I think the one that I found is so much better for you. I don't need to hear it. I found something amazing. So you're definitely going to want to, you're kind of hoarding that to yourself and keeping very quiet about this new discovery that you have. at least for a while. Okay. It might even be something you just dreamt of ever having. You know what I mean? So, okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.